Claudia, it's great to be here in this wonderful Exmouth Rugby Club, which is the epitome of what every rugby club, grassroots rugby club, looks like. The smell of it, just the smell of it. You can, at Sundays, kids coming in, boots all over the place, mud everywhere, everyone having coffees and talking about the game and arguing about the referee or whatever it is. But this, for me, is the soul of rugby. Now, your journey into rugby was slightly different to mine. I started when I was 4 or 5 or maybe 3. But you started much later, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit later. I was 19.
So you're actually coaching at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah,
so
coach here at Exmouth Rugby Club.
And which team do you coach?
The senior women's.
Senior women's,
This is the first year that it's been around.
Yeah.
Well, I think they did have a senior women's team a few years ago, but they've reignited it now. And I absolutely love it. Honestly, it's one of the highlights of my week coming down here.
Claudia, I turned up the car park and I saw you charging your very nice car with all your PE branded stuff, which I've now got, which just about fits.
Looking good.
Just about fits. I gave them measurements. But tell us about your role at PE.
I'm a sustainability ambassador with PE. And I absolutely love it. I think the brand itself just really shows what sustainability is about.
Yeah.
When you look at their work that they do with grassroots rugby clubs, like the ones that we're sat in today, like they don't just look at their energy supply, they look at the whole club. For me, that's the most important thing going forward, is that whatever you do today, it is sustainable and it's continuous for the future. So when you look at like energy supply and oil and gas industries and everything else, like that's one of the big things that's stopping what we currently do as humans being sustainable. And obviously PE are working really hard in that place, and to roll that out on a mass scale.
They haven't just picked you by chance though, have they? Because
well,
you've got your own podcast, haven't you? And it's like you are passionate about this. This is in your blood, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it has. For me, it seems bizarre for it to just be an interest for one person. For me, I think it should be interest for everybody. I think it's what people should be thinking about when they make decisions. But yeah, I think ever since I was a little kid, I would run around after my siblings turning the taps off on them when they were brushing their teeth. I just couldn't understand why you'd waste that water and little bits and pieces. So as I went to university, studied economics, looked into fair trade and buying habits and bits and pieces like world economy and how everything's really well connected. And I guess that just ignited it even further. So yeah, I started writing that blog, which is just about like the individual within sustainability and how quite often people remove their own responsibility because they're like, well, what difference can I make as an individual? But actually, if you multiply the effect of one individual by all the individuals that are on the planet, then actually the cumulative effect is enormous.
And do you feel that you'll be able to work with PE to make those changes, to get that impact? That's probably one of the reasons why you're doing it. Yeah,
absolutely. I think hopefully I can work with them to really relay that story and show how important like individuals are within those big networks and how much of a difference and change they can make.